Well,
How
hello.
you doing?
All right, come on in.
Oh, we can't come in. New COVID protocol. I just want to check on you. Oh, you need some
Hey.
cat food?
Oh, I do. I
Oh,
do. I literally ran out this
oh, okay.
morning.
I got some. We got some cans in the car. But
Okay,
how
they,
you
they
been
don't eat
doing?
can. No, they don't eat can. I don't let
Oh,
them get
oh,
can.
you,
No, it's okay. I'm going to the store anyway to get some. It's
oh,
all
okay.
right.
So they're okay.
Yeah, they're okay.
Look at them. They so cute.
They look so loving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got them fixed. It was a big
Oh, did
rigmarole.
you?
Oh, I finally got them down to the SPCA. It was awesome. They got them done, and they've
Oh, okay.
calmed down, and
They can't right.
she's gaining weight at last, and she still acts kind of weird,
Right.
but he's just wonderful. He's the boy.
But yeah, so what's going on with ECS?
Let me get my boots on so I can come out because she'll get out. She'll
Oh right.
Yeah, he doesn't, he's not interested in it, but
But
she's
she wanna go.
yeah, she's all about the outdoors. Let me Okay, you know what? Yeah, I don't have any. I got a candle going. Let me blow it out real quick. Brr. You know, it's the fog in the air that
Yeah.
makes it so cold. Bye, guys. Yeah, I got my new book out.
Oh yeah, I was
This one.
seeing that. Oh
It's all about the laws that are, constitutional
yeah.
federal stuff. This is my old book that I got a different cover on it now, but that's the original
Okay.
copy. Uh,
Okay. I was looking at that. I was like,
yeah,
oh,
they're all available. They just went live a couple days ago on Amazon, so it's
oh,
available there. But I'll have boxes of it here soon.
oh, okay.
Speaking of my
Right.
my working board here, my window, and
Right.
the cats will peek in here in a minute. Yeah, that makes it fun. So this is see what happened. 84 days they held my DMV paper, ECS, and I've been so sick. I just haven't been able to really, like I've just been really sick. I don't have a lot of energy, and it's what
Yeah.
it is. Uh, yeah, they make a nice bookshop window, right? That's what it's going to be. I'm going to sell my book here, and I'm redoing my bedroom where I can open the back window here.
Uh-huh.
Just sit on my sofa and open the window and pass the book out.
Yeah.
And I have another one, a couple more coming out, because well, I
Oh,
already have 4 on Amazon to begin with
nice.
before all this started. And this is one of them. But
Okay.
okay, so anyway, this is the last email and the guy John Warner's address and progress at DMV. This is the old original thing I went to court with about SFPD not towing until the pandemic's over. They've been threatening to tow me. I've texted you a couple times.
I
Uh,
don't have my phone.
okay, well, I've texted just to show I'm trying to
Oh,
reach out.
okay.
But I went to city attorney's office.
Mm-hmm.
45 minutes later, he brings me this.
Oh,
Yeah, and
motherfucker.
thank you.
Yeah. Mother.
His hand was shaking.
Yeah,
He
cause
was
y'all,
mad. He wasn't a happy
I
camper.
don't give a damn, but
But he brought this thing down here, made me sign a receipt for it, saying that the DMV has been paid for the RV, but not the SUV. And he handed me back the paper for the SUV,
mm,
unpaid.
mm.
Told me I need to get this smog. This is like I'm in Groundhog's Day, that movie,
Mm-hmm.
where just the same thing keeps
Same thing
happening
happened
over and
over and
over.
over again.
And I'm not. I'm so sick. It's all up in my neck now. I've got about 3 or 4 lumps in my neck, and
Mm.
but I got my book out. It's 200 pages. The bottom half is a 50 pages of history that I wrote about 10 years ago. That's on academia.edu. I have 2 papers on there already.
Oh, okay.
Academic papers.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the history of how gypsies and travelers have been treated since the 1300s. And here in America, laws and stuff. The
Yeah.
first half of it is 10 separate lessons about how we can't be treated this way. It's
Right.
constitutional law. And I haven't sent anyone any copies yet. I haven't done anything with it, but I'm taking that to federal court.
Right.
That's the basis of my federal lawsuit right there. Mr. Warner, on a personal level, you know, county stuff, right? The email I sent was extremely assertive, all right? Like I was
Yes.
not aggressive.
No, just
You
stating
don't
the facts.
you don't know, you know me not to be an aggressive person,
Yeah,
right? I
no,
mean, we've been
not at
doing this
all.
for a year, right? It's like a
Right.
dance or something at this point. But
Yeah.
and oh, they're so cute, aren't they? So yeah, I have to make a nice bookshop window, and they'll sit in the window and look real cute, and you know, like
Right.
cats do, right? And I'll clean it up real good.
Yeah, it's
So-
really just sad that you had to go to the city attorney's office.
Well,
to-
yeah, but nothing came of it. I just got the paperwork, and even though he was, and I said, well, so what about the repairs?
Oh, this boy.
And he says, find someone. There's a whole new set of hurdles I got to go now. Somewhere legal to do it. Can't be on the street. Has to be a licensed mechanic.
Right.
And
Right.
has to be, well, the first two I had were licensed, but, you know, they were. Okay, but the other thing was, and it had to be in the amount that was allotted. And he never said how much the allotment amount was. Okay, that's all what it is. I emailed him, and he writes me back. Oh yeah, they want to know where I'm at.
Right.
He emails me back that the reason we didn't go to DMV for the car was because it was broke. The door was broke and I couldn't meet him. I'm sitting out here with cops threatening me.
Right.
You know how that is.
Yeah.
Like I'm not.
Right.
I'm sick.
Yeah.
So I come aloof.
Right.
Like a Louisiana girl does.
Right.
And I sent an email to the city attorney's office, and I told him I think this is attempted murder. If you're a cop, I mean, you know that I've got cancer and I'm recently widowed. I can't get over it. Like I can't get over how much I miss him. I'm stuck here and I don't know how to drive it. And I'm going to start telling people that that's what's really at the bottom root of my problem, is I don't know how to drive this big ass RV. So even once it gets fixed, I got to learn how to drive it.
Right.
So I told him, I said, you know, if y'all know that HOT's working with me and ECS is working, and I didn't even have the paper at this time. That's what I'm telling you what I wrote to city attorney, being a Louisiana girl. No. And I just said, you know, hey, you go ahead and do that. I'm going to put a tent right here and sell my new book and tell everybody what's been happening to me. By the time I get in front of the jury, I'll have it down just right. Dude was out here 45 minutes later, so pissed. His hand was just shaking. He was so mad.
Yeah, motherfucker, I did.
I'm so sick. I'm 61. I don't have my mate. I am devastated. And it's so complicated now because I've sat here for 14 fucking months jiving with these people who are ghosting me.
Right. Right.
I am not playing. And so he tells me, go find that impossible thing to find. Find somewhere a shop that'll take this old motherfucker and fix what's wrong with the wiring and the starter. I didn't get rained on at all from that job my son did on the roof. I didn't get any rain on at all this winter. At all. Like 2 little drops over there by this stuff. I didn't even take a quarter cup of water. Last year, when I first got the RV back, I was having to get up 3 times a night and dump water out. Like I had 8 or 9 buckets. It was horrific. He did a great job. Yeah, like I can't even get over it. But anyway, so they give me this impossible hurdle as I'm getting sicker and sicker. And like cop says to me, well, if we can't take this one because it's occupied, we're going to tow your Oldsmobile. Or in my little car there. Okay, if they do that, I can't go get water. I can't go to food. I can't go get my mail and my Social Security shit down at the way down on float. And mostly I can't charge my laptop where I write
Oh,
legal paper
in
on.
here, right.
Yeah, because this is a dead truck.
Right.
It runs and it moves. I've moved it 3 or 4 times, but there's stuff. It froze solid up in the mountains. So like there's damage in the floors and stuff. And when I've already had the fridge taken out, that was the heaviest thing. But things are just capsized in the middle part. You can't. She knows. It's like walking.
Yeah.
You know. But I've got wood on that now. So,
Yeah.
so it's, but not fixed. And I'm scared to drive it because if something drops through, it'll mess everything up. And I don't have any other. That's it.
Right.
And the cops are like, oh fucking well. And they don't even connect with you guys. Like there's no connection that says I got cover because I'm working with ECS, except getting this and making a big scene about it. And now, I mean, look at what I'm giving cover to. Okay, you see what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like and I've told you before how suicidal that makes me feel because I'm not running. I can't get out of here, and people just gather like I'm doing something. And I'm doing something. See that book? Yeah. You see that right there? First cop comes on me, I'm going to hit him with it. Yeah, I'm going to put it gently in his hand and step away and punch that motherfucker. Because the law says, the constitutional law says we can live this way. And over the time, and I'm at the end. I'm going to die doing this. You know? I'm so proud of that. It's got my husband's name on it too, because this is what we talked about for years. Like this is what we said on this beach right here. Raised our kids, fought the fuck, and it wasn't none of you guys back then.
Right.
They flat took our school bus in 2006. Just took it. Right. Destroyed our family. It did. It just tore our family slap up, and so here I am trying to fight for something, and I can't get nowhere. Nowhere.
Yeah.
So what's the next step is, you know, and as a lawyer, I know exactly what the next step is. I am so tired. Yeah. I have a May 16th trial date over in Martinez with our ex-landlord, the case I've been pulling together for almost 4 years now. Right. Now, you know these people are going to want to probably settle that, right? Yeah. So I'll be able to, whatever I'm starting right here with that book in court and federal court, and then whatever happens in county court, I'll have a lawyer to come in and finish it, even if I die.
Right. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I kind of been out. I just had to come by here and just check on you.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
like it's making me. I'm ready to just. I'm ready. I told the cops. I sent it to the homeless patrol cops out here, Richards and the other guy's name.
I don't really know their names, but I think I know you're talking about.
Yeah, they call themselves on their website. They're homeless patrol, and they have 2 emails, and I sent it to them, and I told them I'll kill myself if you try to put me in. They try to take me out of this. I will kill myself. I don't care what that 5150 is me. I've told you that time and time again. No one's putting me in an SRO in the Tenderloin. Me and my husband walk through that place and looking at that shit like, why are they not gentrifying this piece of real estate? What the hell is wrong with this? There's an evilness down there that I'm a Christian. I'm an extreme Southern Baptist Christian. There's an evilness down there, and to end up as his widow in that place, or out there in that radioactive rock where they're not letting nobody have no propane tanks out there at that little, oh bullshit. Yeah. We're gonna be talking about that for a long time in court. You know, I've been bitching for a long time. Right. I'm. This book here is 13 essays of what it was like living here and raising my kids. This is history right here. This is new. And I've got a couple others that are coming out, not necessarily about this fight here. One is a Christian book of theology. So I'm just going to make my stand here that people can't be treated like this. But at the same time,
both of them are out the window.
Oh, they're worried about me. They can feel it. They know something's up with Mom's But and they just keep on keeping on. They don't do nothing. The guy wrote me back and lied from ECS. He's the main guy. He's the main guy. I wrote the cops and I told the homeless patrol. They call themselves the homeless patrol cops for the Sunset out of the Terraville Station. Okay, so you guys, now you know I'm dying. I sent him the proof of my cancer. the diagnosis, the most recent contact with the doctor. I sent him proof of talking.
Yeah, this shit's crazy.
And he's still, he hasn't come back around yet, but I expect him at any time. No, the point is the Fourth Amendment, part of this, lesson number 6, the Fourth Amendment says you can't, I am secure from the seizure of. That doesn't mean I can sue you later when you seize it. It means you can't come seize it now.
Right.
There's an invisible barrier at this and that too. That's my property. Right? That now has my name on it right there. You can't just take it because I'm a fucking gypsy.
Right. Well,
And they're gonna come in the middle of the night. They're gonna do that. I've already lost a school bus. I lost our bus in the middle of the morning. Kids right there. 30 people right on this road down there up the road. Right where I was the first time.
Yeah.
I always told you about that. 30 people gathered and watched and clapped. I want to throw up. My children saw that. Little kid Merlin was only 11. He's the youngest. He was here the other day. Had to bring my propane tank out of the car. I couldn't get it out of the car.
Right.
He came all the way from Treasure Island and brought it inside and hooked it up for me.
Oh, okay.
So, and he goes, I wish they'd come try and tow while I'm here. So, it makes our whole family function differently than it has to, And
yeah, that.
Nobody. I'm broke down. She's broke down, and she's broke down.
And talk to them too.
Okay, we don't speak anymore. Me and Tracy behind the trash pile.
Oh, because
she is on her own plane. I'm not. Look, I am here to talk about law and services for people and the procedure for getting them. I'm gonna go talk to a judge about it eventually if I don't die first. But regardless of how they look or how they act or what they consume or the really outrageous hours they keep, they still have a right to their property and that metal roof. And I just know God is testing me. That's all I got.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a nurse with us on Thursday. I'm gonna bring her by here to check on you.
That'll work.
Yeah,
I'm just giving it. I'm giving it my all. I talk to my doctor once a month. I got she's real strict with me now. She's still the one in Martinez and Contra Costa because I'm leaving here.
Right.
I don't know how or when God's gonna let me loose of this shit, but I'm not gonna become a resident of anything that's being offered. Don't want to sit here anymore because this is what happens. It's like I'm the broken window. The broken window theory of New York sociology, where if you have one broken window, the whole neighborhood goes down. It's a thing in the 80s or some shit. They were. So when you have one broken window in a house, it's why the neighborhood has to stay clean because otherwise it attracts.
Exactly.
So I'm the broken window.
Yeah, but I'll come back and check on you again.
Okay, and I believe they're going to make everyone move to this other thing.
That's what. Yeah.
There's a marathon coming February 6th, and so I need to get help moving again. I need something that meets DCS's standards and a mobile mechanic.
Okay.
And I just need someone to come out here and move me. And I've got all the plans and everything. Like I can look. I can't take that. That makes me. You see right there what I'm looking at? Yeah, that's making me. Oh, I hate to use the word suicidal, but when they come and talk about towing my RV, what am I supposed to feel? Like when I go out into the streets, my kids are both in roommate situations. There's nowhere to go. I've got a shelter, congregate shelter to look forward to, or a room in the SRO, paid for by the Medicare, she's dying shit money. No way. I'll go down here. I'll go down here. And I mean, you're from Louisiana. You need to get across to these people how fucking serious I am. I won't let it blow up anymore because it's so pretty inside now, and I want my boy to have it. I mean, he's done all this shit, and we're trying so hard. I want my kid to have it, but I will go sit in front of City Hall. It'll take me less than 9 days. I won't eat. I won't drink. And with cancer, in the cold, I won't use a tent or nothing. I will show America how fucking cruel this city is. The lack of a fucking mechanic?
Right.
Bullshit. You know what I wrote that cop in the end in my letter yesterday? So what about all these other women out here? They're doing this to me, who's educated and articulate, and I can write my own paper and argue it to a judge? What are they doing to the women under the tarps? Raped, drug-addled, drunk, broken. Nobody's listening to them. They're not telling you anymore about it. So I don't expect the cops to come by and talk to me.
Well, I'm so sorry that you got to go through this, Ramona. I'm gonna make sure I
Yeah, just tell him I'm on the warpath now. He
Okay,
lied to me.
Yeah, I know.
I got it. I'll make a blog and I'll send you the blog. I'll do it that way.
Okay.
That way you can just say, man, he
please
lied to
do.
her.
I
I don't
already
want
know
to deal
they
with
full
him
of shit.
anymore.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
held my
even trust.
papers 84 days
Forget-
while I'm out here with this shit.
Right.
And I was so sick. I mean, I must have got the Omicron 3 times, like over. You want to call it that? Or the flu? Or stress? Or dying of breast cancer?
Right.
Call it, pick a name. I could pick my head up the entire month.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry that you had to go through that, and we'll talk with you soon. I'll bring the nurse with me on Thursday because I'm off tomorrow. I actually just came back.
I'm just going to take it now, and I feel like all right, he brought Adult Protective Services out here. That was so aggressive. The day he went out and got the DMV paper paid for, while he's paying for my tags, not bringing me back the paper, I got Adult Protective Services out here wanting to put me in a highly skilled, trained nursing facility, get my tit chopped off and deal with it there. You know, you never get out of those places. Okay? So until I can get this somewhere that I can do that, and at this point, it's too late.
Okay,
So,
well,
I don't know.
I'll talk back with you soon.
Thank you for coming by and listening to
no
me.
problem.
I know I'm a raging mess.
No, it's okay. I
Louisiana
understand.
girl. Louisiana girl. Nice meeting you. Bye.